I am here with Dr. Astrid Margossian from Multiomics. What are you and your team building?
Hi, thanks for asking. I am the CEO of Multiomics, 30 years breast cancer oncologist, and we are planning to revolutionize breast cancer screening with a new blood test called Liquid Mammo, which will probably disrupt the standard of care in the sense that we can detect breast cancer very early stages, stage 0, 1, and 2, with just a blood test based on small RNA.
Wow. And what do you love about building here in Cambridge for 30 years now, and now on the sort of therapeutic side, and building at LabCentral that you would share with the community?
Well, we are very lucky to have been selected for the AI BioHub here in LabCentral, and I really love the vibe here. Everybody is so vibrant and with all these new ideas. I love the infrastructure and the use of the equipment. They have equipment, it's like working in the Premier League.
Very nice. Everyone knows what that means. And last, what are some other startups that you've gotten to collaborate with, that you have your eye on, that you would share with other members of the Boston startup community?
Well, actually, we have been collaborating with some other companies in the AI BioHub, also selected, like, for example, SequestBio. It's a company who are developing a test in tumors for breast cancer also, but for metastatic breast cancer. But yeah, there is a lot of companies here that they are very interesting to focus on.
This is Dr. Astrid, the CEO of Multiomics. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm with Michael, the founder of Bullseye Biosciences. What are you and your team building?
Yeah, so Bullseye is a really exciting company. We're working at the intersection of automation and directed evolution to unlock the potential of historically challenging targets. We think that by bringing robotics to bear on some of these processes that used to work in like an academic setting, that we can increase the scalability to unparalleled levels and deploy this on cyclic peptides, which are an emerging therapeutic modality to tackle things like undruggable transcription factors that are at the core of human diseases but have simply been inaccessible to biologics and intractable to small molecules.
Yeah. Now, what do you love about building here in Boston, building in sort of the LabCentral Harvard ecosystem that you would share with the community?
I mean, Boston is the epicenter for life sciences, really. It's amazing to be here. Every time I go into a coffee shop, I have to kind of scan and see, because there'd be somebody you know around here, some interesting conversations. We're currently located in the Pagliuca Life Labs, actually on the Harvard Business School campus, which is an amazing space. We have some astounding events. We get to integrate with the LabCentral ecosystem and get to learn from a lot of other awesome founders that are going through some of the same struggles of building a company, as well as have experiences and network that we can learn from.
Yeah. Now, whether it's in your coffee shop travels or just your travels around Boston, what are some other startups or teams that you've had a chance to interact with that you would share with the rest of the community?
Yeah, there's some really awesome startups in the space. We share this lab space with a company called Absco, which is doing some amazing stuff for IO-type therapy. I'm an advisor. I have friends of co-founded companies, and we kind of get to swap. So one of those is Talis, and they're doing some another chemoproteomics approach to tackle these undruggable targets. Yeah, it's just awesome to be surrounded by other brilliant, impassioned founders in this kind of ecosystem.
This is Michael from Bullseye. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
I am here with Jeff, the co-founder and CEO of BrilliantStrings Therapeutics. What are you and your team building?
So thank you for asking. We are actually making a direct protein mechanotherapeutic, and that is designed to release a molecule into your tendon or ligament to repair it. It's a novel technology in that the cells are typically the central dogmatic, actuatable material that people work on. We're actually going past the cells and taking the product that the cells produce, making it ourselves, and then injecting it into the tendon. And this product is collagen. No, not the collagen that you pour in your rice cakes or you see on the store shelves. This is perfectly preserved, delicately extracted from cells, human collagen that we package into a liquid crystal that is metastable, meaning it doesn't want to stay as a liquid crystal, but we can make it dense. And it protects the collagen from degradation, because in your body it falls apart at body temperature, and then it just releases it into the injury. And because of collagen's mechanochemical signature, it actually seeks the path of force, and that sinks it into a lower energy state, so it stays there. So we're delivering a mechanotherapeutic material, which is collagen, which your body does anyway, except in these dense tissues where there's not a lot of vascular support, not a lot of cells, so they can't mount a repair like you can in skin. But tendon and ligament, you can't mount a big response. You can't produce enough collagen to fix the tissue, so we're just bypassing that bottleneck, putting the material in, and the material is a brilliant string, knows what to do, and will make structure to fix the tendon or the ligament. That's
Super
the
innovative.
idea.
And what do you love about building here in Boston, building at LabCentral?
I've worked at Northeastern, I'm a professor there and the CEO of the company, but Boston is an uber university. There's just so many brilliant people in the city. It's just vibrant. There's so many great ideas. And I remember when I came here originally, I did a postdoc in Boston, and I showed up, and just the energy and the intellectualism here it surpasses anywhere else I've been. And in Cambridge in particular is kind of ground zero. And then LabCentral, of course, is where a lot of these brilliant startup companies coalesce. And we've really loved that piece, is coming here to Cambridge. It's just energizing.
Yeah, that's great. Now from Northeastern to LabCentral, like what are some of the other startups that you've seen around the city, around the building that you would shout out for the community?
I think what Liquid Therapeutics is doing here at LabCentral is really cool, and their delivery system is very unique. And Jonathan, who I've talked to a lot, has been really supportive just on the business side for us. He's just a great sounding board. He seems to know a lot more than I do about how to navigate the startup space. So that's what's great about LabCentral, is there's so many people like that, and everybody's willing to share and help each other out.
This is the CEO of BrilliantStrings. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.